Hello! So this is going to be a super quick video to let you know about the eyeshadow palettes that I use this week. I shopped my stash, and this week I actually focused on matte shadows. Now typically, well, not today, but typically I will use a shimmer and a matte. I don't often just do all matte looks, although I actually really like all matte looks. But I wanted to kind of switch things up this week, and so I focused on my Viseart palettes. Now, before I show you the ones that I focused on, I will show you some that I've used before. So I have the Petit Four palettes from Viseart, and these are little petite palettes, and they come in this really cute packaging. You pull this tab, and then you have your shadows here. So I will swatch a couple of these. And this one is the praline one. It has some really pretty shimmers. Oh, Lord. So those are right there. So even these like little tiny shadows, ooh, they pack a punch. Initially, when I got these, I have seen reviews or read reviews where people are like, they're so tiny. And I'm like, they can't be that tiny. Girl, these are tiny. These are super small. I'm trying to think if I have anything to like scale it against, but I mean, I don't. Now, here is the Chocolat Petit Four, and this one is probably my favorite one. And I will swatch some of the shimmers and see if I can swatch this matte here. So there are the shimmers and one of the mattes in Chocolat. So yeah, even though these are super tiny, I find that they pack a punch. You can get a really cute little eye out of these. 4 shades, especially for folks who kind of struggle with knowing what to use when and what color stories and things like this. You've got this, like, you can only do so much. And as per usual, I got these on sale because they are not inexpensive. But I have the Chocolat Praline. I also have Framboise, which means strawberry. Pull the tab, and here you go. Some really pretty colors. Ooh, look at this. That's just pretty. I like it. There, those 2 shades here. And then the last one is the Lila's palette, and here that is. And there are the shades. Again, super pretty. See if I got room anywhere. So there are 2 shades from the Lila's palette. So yeah, really pretty shades and lovely, lovely shimmers. The shades glide on, buttery soft as per usual. The one thing that made me want to focus on the mattes is because I've heard so many people say like amazing things about Viseart mattes, that it's like their favorite matte formula. The mattes are better than the shimmers. There's just a lot of hyping up Viseart mattes. And so I wanted to sort of put them to the test to see like what all the fuss is about. So this week I focused on 2 matte palettes, and then I actually today used a shimmer palette. So I'm going to start with that one. So this is the Viseart Bohème Dream palette, and they are all shimmers, and there are 12 shades here. And the packaging, you just have this like clear case that just pops up, and then you've got the palettes here. I could see why someone who's like a makeup artist will really like this, because it's just no muss, no fuss. Like, here are your shades, here's your palette, there you go. So this does kind of snap shut, and then the back has just that, it says Viseart and the name of the palette. And I like this palette. I was really interested in it because of the shimmers, because they're bright. They are all shimmers, and what I like is that it seems to be like shades of the same color if you go like down the columns. So you have here like these pinky purple shades, you've got these greens, and also this sort of like teal, I would say, or like seafoam green, and then you've got the blues, and then you've got like these two colors which are pretty similar, and then you've got that gold just for like an extra pop. So today I used this shade here all over my lid, and I used the gold in the inner corner, and then I also used some mattes from one of these palettes. So the mattes that I used came from the Dark Matte palette. It's very same packaging as the Bohème Dream, and here are the shades here. They are all matte. The shades that I used today, I used this green here to blend out the outer edge, and then I actually mixed these two shades here to just add a bit of a different kind of thing to the shadows. So instead of keeping it like all green, I added those shades to give you just a little something, a little something different, you know? These shades are very nice. I see why people say that the Viseart mattes are amazing, because they're really good. I had no problems. The eye look took me not long at all, and I'm gonna show you how they swatch. So these are the mattes, or a couple of mattes from the palette. Now the palettes don't have shade names. Like on the back it just says Viseart and the name of the palette, which is Dark Matte, and that's it. So it's very straightforward, very just like, here's your eyeshadow, okay? Now, the last one that I have is the Cool Matte. So I am trying to get more into cool tones. I think sometimes, just because of like lack of pigment and stuff, some cool tones can look ashy on me, but I think part of it is finding brands whose pigment is actually going to show up on my skin tone. So I was really interested in this to sort of expand the cool shades that I had, and so I did use some of these this week, and I like them also. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple of these. And there are some of the Cool Mattes, if you can see them. So overall, like, I really like these Viseart mattes, or these Viseart palettes. Like, I can honestly see why people find the mattes to be like so great. They are very smooth, easy to blend, good pigment, and it doesn't take long to do a look, because as soon as you dip your brush in, you're going to get pigment on your eye. And so I really appreciated that, especially since the last 2 days I've been running on the wrong side early, and so I've had to do my makeup like super quick, quicker than usual, so like 10-15 minutes, and I did this in like 15 minutes, and this is at the end of the day, so some of the makeup isn't just like boom powing like it did this morning, but I feel like it still looks pretty good, and I feel like I got a really cool eye look really quickly. So I really liked that. Occasionally Viseart is on sale. I don't know that they're on sale that much, and I think I prefer to purchase them on sale, because even though I think these mattes are amazing, those prices are not. Like, I feel like these are like $80 or something. Girl, I didn't pay that for this. Are you serious? No, I waited for a sale, okay? Because Child, that's ridiculous, says the person who has all the Pat McGrath mothership palettes. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. I was looking around to see if I used anything else. Oh, one thing that I added into sort of the rotation this week is I brought back in my Tatcha Silk Canvas because the primer I am using up is the Milk Hydro Grip, which I really like, and I think I actually liked it a lot more when it first came out, but I noticed that it wasn't giving me like the smoothing effect that I really wanted, and so I kind of brought this out because it's great for giving that just like silk canvas, you know what I'm saying? And I actually like the liquid version better than I like the putty version. I had gotten the like mini size of the putty version, and I just did not like it very much. I didn't get the hype. I actually ended up giving it to a friend, and I think that she liked it. But I have heard people who have more oily skin tend to like the liquid, and I have oily skin, and there's that. So the thing about this is it will give you like this silk smooth canvas. It's not going to do anything really for your oils. So if you're looking to this to like keep those oils at bay, girl, keep on looking, honey. And then for the Hydro Grip, it does a great job of just gripping and keeping your foundation on. I don't know that it does that much either with like keeping you matte. It's a very sticky primer. But yeah, these don't do too much for oil control, but that's okay because I do have my NARS Soft Matte Foundation, which this keeps me matte. And then I also set everything with powder. And I don't mind like a little shine coming through towards the end of the day, as long as it looks glowy and not greasy. But I am looking forward to being done with this primer. I'm just like, I'm done with you for now. Maybe I'll like contact you again in like a year or something. But I kind of want to go back to my Urban Decay all-nighter primer, or even my Fenty primer, both of which I have used up, and I'm just trying to like get through primers. But I want to say that this is the last one that I need to get through. I don't think I have any more primers that I'm like holding on to. So I'm excited to kind of get back to some other ones that just give me more of that smoothing effect that I really like. All right, y'all. I think that's it. I'm like surveying the area to see if I forgot anything. I don't think so. Funny story. So I got a whole bunch of minis of moisturizer for my mom for Christmas, right? And I was like, try these out. Tell me which one you like, and I'll go ahead and get that, like the full size. Of course, she picked the most expensive one, like mother, like daughter. And so this week she was like, hey, how are you? You know, what's going on? And I need more moisturizer. So I went ahead and ordered her a moisturizer, right? And I was doing it real quick in between patients. And all of a sudden I see an alert from Ulta that a package will be delivered today. I'm like, I didn't order nothing from Ulta for myself. I did order a moisturizer for mommy. Child, why did I send the moisturizer to my house instead of to her house? I was like, girl, how's she gonna get it? How's she gonna use the moisturizer if it's at your house? Huh? Child. So I text my mom and I was like, my bad, girl. Your moisturizer's coming. It's just gonna be a little late. Anyway, thought I would share that with you. I don't know why. And I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time.